And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The next 0-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Left side. Bryant's got it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Chris Davis now. His history with Jake Arrieta, a 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Striding in, Manny Machado. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Scope is on his way home. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, they're getting to him early. First inning run, RBI on that base hit. Take it to him, because you know once he settles in, he's going to dominate the game.
Mark Trumbo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Throws there, and he's dead at home plate. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Orioles lead it 1-0. Kevin Gausman will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time.
Cubs.
ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jay is retired, and there's 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, 1 for 3. He also has 1 home run. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's safe.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That's lifted the other way out to left. Trumbo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Wellington
Here's
Castillo.
the pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, if you like offense, this is the game to watch. Second inning with the leadoff single. They've already got 4 hits so far in this game. The offense is clicking.
Seth Smith.
Here's Seth Smith now. His history with Jake Arrieta, 1 for 4. He's taken him deep once. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the bleachers and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hot shot on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Gausman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And he got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Chris Bryant.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Kyle Schwarber is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones ranging back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, 6 for 11. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now, he only threw 9 pitches in the first inning, and here he is with another chance in the second inning to go single digits again. He's set up pretty good to go deep in this game.
Here it comes on 0-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And he will scramble back to third but get there safely.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Smith has a read on it, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Davis.
Chopped foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Oh, and he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Baez has got it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and it's still 3-1. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Sean
Into the
Shea.
windup and the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. Hayward takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And I can't believe people paid money to watch this, as a simple ground ball is going to wind up as an inside the park home run. That is some miserable defense.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. Line drive to center field. Jones is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The head-first dive into first base, that was really impressive. I love the hustle. Now, some people say he slowed down. Others will say he didn't. Doesn't matter. That's a base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. Line softly toward the hole. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 3 and the Cubs 2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, and it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The batter, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Now batting.
Here's Seth Smith now.
Seth Smith.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Beckham rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Gossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Line drive to left. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Baltimore's out in front, 6-2. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
18, Ben
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Number 40, Wilson.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Smith is there, 2 down.
The pitcher,
digging in to
49.
try it again. Jake Arrieta flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
In now is John Jay. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 6-5 now.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. The Orioles are on top, 6-5. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And now a bunt attempt here. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
The element of surprise. The big power guy comes up and drops a bunt down. When you're struggling, not a bad play. Even when you're hot sometimes, take the hit if they're giving it to you.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Throw down to second. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard but foul. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Here's Davis now being waved home. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Mark Trumbo.
Digging in and looking for more. Mark Trumbo. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. A man at third with 1 away. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. His 2nd of the game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Catcher. Wellington
In now,
Castillo.
Wellington Castillo, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 3 runs already home here. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter. Right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Seth Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, that's the 2nd home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right side hit hard. Taken in by Scope. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in once
Third
again,
baseman.
Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second now and headed for third. And he's around third now and heading for the plate. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
That one definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. One of the biggest home runs we've seen in a while, and the projected distance confirms it, exactly 480 feet. There aren't many guys who can put a ball out there like that.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist.
And
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is under it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Adam Jones.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And he goes to second with it. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off
He
for the
tripled
Cubs.
earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Wilson Contreras.
Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Alex
Hitting for the
Avila
pitcher,
will
Arrieta.
grab a bat and hit for the
Number
pitcher
13,
here.
Alex Avila.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. John Jay is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Trumbull is after it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score the runner from second. Now a long throw home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Shortstop, Javier.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second. He's on his way to third. He's around third now, heading for home. And Jones puts it on the money. He's out at home plate. So Mike Montgomery is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
Mark Trumbull will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Here's Seth Smith now. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still up 12-8. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Little chopper back to the mound.
Rizzo.
A quick out number 1.
Now batting, third
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And gone into the right field bleachers.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. This is line to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Riding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. He's going to try for it all now. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
Leading off for Baltimore, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The pitcher, number 39, Kevin Gossman.
Ruben Tejada will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ruben Tejada.
Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Now batting number 10.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a shot out to right center field. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. On his way to third is Jones. And he'll round third and try for it all. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Now we'll see if they're... Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Tommy LaStella will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive to left.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Very high, 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. At the plate, Jason Hayward. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. He's set. Here it comes. Right side. Scope dives. What a stop. He comes home with it. Fantastic effort, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Couple of triples on his line so far. He's 2 for 4. Off and running is Hayward, and he steps off. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag gets 1.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Cubs strand 1. Deficit holds at 12-10. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Chris Davis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Fouled back. Now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2-2. Ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Number 6,
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tapper up the line. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Manny Machado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded, foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Flying toward right center. Oh, and he botches it. The runner scores from second. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
First baseman, Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And he'll step off. Drilled to the right side. Scope is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Rush.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He could find a gap somewhere. He'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 0-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Kyle Schwarber will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, that's a big hit. They're running out of time, but they're clearly not going away without a fight. Now you're down 2. It gets interesting from here out.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 pitch on the way. And there's ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is on 3-0. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
The pitcher, number 56, Hector Rondon.
Number 8 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Davis has it, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Now batting.
In now is John Jay, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Chris Tillman takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're one big swing away from walking them off.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit hard towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Smith. Ball game. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
(17-14) today. The Cubs collect a win with 24 hits. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The winning pitcher is Hector Rondon. The loss goes to Chris Tillman. Time of the ball game,